What's up, fellow junkies? And we're back. We are the Horror Junkies.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. Alright, you guys, this is the Gory Details. This is going to be episode 5. So, like always, you guys, we're going to spin, find out what we're going to watch. We're going to go watch it, then we'll come back, have a sit-down chat with you guys, and we'll get into it. If you guys really don't know what we're talking about, it sounds like you guys need to go watch our other videos. Don't you think?
Yeah, go watch them.
You guys are like cheating if you guys just skip ahead.
Yeah.
Were you those guys that had the answers to the tests back in high school? You guys were awesome. I'm jealous. Alright, but anyway, you guys, like I said, our last episodes, we did the Inferno, Trick or Treat, we did Child's Play, and recently we did City of the Living Dead. So, let's go ahead and see what we're going to get next time, this time. So, I'm going to go ahead and spin this time, and let's see what we are watching. I just tried to turn my sound on, just so you guys know.
Spin that wheel.
It's weird. We were just talking about this movie the other day. Well, you guys, for you guys that weren't here the other day, it's going to be ATM. If you guys don't know anything about this movie, it's got Josh Peck. If you guys were Drake and Josh fans, you're going to get to see skinny, grown-up Josh Peck.
Yeah, he's not fat anymore.
Yeah, there's no Drake, though. So if you guys are looking for the hot person of the group, supposedly, he ain't here.
What the hell happened to that guy?
Failure's a bitch.
I guess.
I don't know. I heard something horrible happened to him, but I don't remember.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright guys, so we're on our way to go watch this movie. I don't remember this being very gory, so it's another dry spell. But we'll find out and we'll get back to you guys. See you guys soon.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Gory Details. We're the Horror Junkies. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. We are your hosts, you guys. Just like you said, this is the Gory Details. And what we just finished watching is ATM. If you guys haven't heard about this movie, basically, same premise as Phone Booth, basically. These people get stuck in a ATM this time, and they're kind of dealing with their own shit. Okay, we'll kind of get into the whole plot of this movie, kind of help you guys along. Characters just kind of go into their Christmas story. Ralphie's in this bitch, I guess. They're going to their Christmas party. They're drinking. Guy likes girl. I mean, not to make this too complicated for anybody, but, you know, story we've all heard before. Friend's going to go take girl home, but the friend that the original guy brought, or the friend of the guy that's looking to get it with the girl, needs a ride home, blah, blah, blah. They end up having to go stop by the ATM so homeboy can get money, so he can stop and get pizza, and that's pretty much where this movie starts. They're in the ATM, Mystery Man in parka is outside. We don't know if he's crazy until basically he ends up walking over to, I think it was a trucker, and he kills his first victim. Basically, from this on out, we know this guy's a psycho. These people are trapped in the ATM, and this guy's tormenting them, always going around the ATM, messing with things, and giving these people plenty of opportunities to get the hell out of there. But in these horror movies, they're all too stupid to realize that they can get out. But, I mean, with that, there's not a lot to actually talk about with this movie. I mean, but we're still going to give you guys the gory details. Not a lot of gore in this movie at all. So it's really too hard to pick a favorite kill for you guys. Kind of everything is exactly the same. Just kind of getting killed with a tire iron or stabbed with a screwdriver. Nothing too exciting. So we're gonna go with Jeff. What was your favorite part? What would you consider you most enjoyed watching of this movie?
Man, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because it's such a, I'm not gonna say boring, but it's more of a suspense thriller.
Yeah.
Than anything.
It wasn't scary, it was just suspenseful. You didn't really know what was going to happen next. Want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so basically my favorite part isn't really for the simple fact that it was like anything I haven't seen before. It was just a simple fact. It was almost like a justice thing. When I get to see Josh Peck get stabbed in the gut with a screwdriver. When he was that annoying fat kid in Drake and Josh, this was just like so nice to finally see him get what was coming to him. Always bothering Drake, being the annoying fat kid. Even though he's not the annoying fat kid anymore, he's actually almost handsome. But I think he did like cocaine or something to get that skinny. I'm not really sure. All right, Mystery Man, did you come up with anything now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
My favorite part's when he hooks up the hose to the thing and starts flooding the ATM.
Yeah, that would really suck. Cause it was bad enough being like what -5 in there the whole time.
And he like cuts off the heat and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like this movie has like some plot holes, and I know that doesn't really matter because it's obviously fantasy. It's not real, so they can.
It's trying to be real. It's trying so hard to be real.
They can kind of make it do what they want.
Without
But these people had so many goddamn opportunities to like run away, and it's like you're really that scared? Because I think if I had the opportunity when it arose, I would just book it. I'd be gone.
All right, so let's see if this one helps any. What was your least favorite part of the movie?
When Josh Peck is drunk, because I feel like that's how he would act in real life.
Probably.
We got nothing personal against Josh Peck. He's cool, but
we all watch Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
We like that. We watch every episode.
Let's put that out there. We don't hate Josh Peck. He's okay. It's just sometimes in movies he acts like douchey people.
And as far as me, guys, something I just couldn't stand. It really wasn't a certain part. It was just kind of throughout the entire movie. It's just a flat-out stupidity of these people. Now, I get that in horror movies we always get just people that always do the stupidest things possible. But I feel like, when Homeboy's around the back and you don't see him, take off in a straight direction and just go.
Right.
I know the movie ends, I get that. But, you gotta at least kind of have some faith that somebody would at least do that. Who is that scared to at least be motionless? They can't do anything.
Right.
That makes absolutely no sense to me. Like you said, there's a plot hole there. Come on. Even Josh Peck can take off running.
There's so many other things they could have done. First off, there was 3 people and 1 guy.
Mm-hmm.
They had a bottle that they could have easily have turned into a weapon, and they also had really, really thin, shitty, like, trash cans in there. If they had that much time just sitting there and freaking out, they could have fashioned weapons or something.
They could have gone 3 ninjas on this guy.
Right? And then they, like, right near the end, he, like, makes a Molotov cocktail, and it's just like,
you could have done that the entire time.
You could have done that the entire time. You could have just thrown a Molotov cocktail at that dude and just booked it. I would have been gone. But, no, they were too scared. Yeah, just the overall stupidity of these people in this movie. That just drove me crazy. Alright guys, so kind of to break this down a little bit, this is the movie ATM. Came out in 2012, a fairly new movie, by a director I've never heard of before. Body count, there was about 5, but not every single one of them was killed by the guy, the mystery parka man. Honestly, like, they killed, the people in the ATM ended up killing a guy they thought was the killer, and then also... what was the other one? Oh yeah, the girl died by trying to light the smoke alarms on it, and she came crashing down and busted her head open. So really, like I said, with the kills, not much to go off of. So let's go ahead and get into our ratings, Jeff. What you feel about this movie? Why you rate it? What you feel about it? I'm gonna give this one, honestly, a 4. And the only reason I'm giving it a 4 is because it's kind of boring. It doesn't really give you a whole lot to, anticipate, or it doesn't really grasp your attention as much. Like, yeah, it's suspenseful. There's, But that doesn't hold much water. There's points where you're like, oh my god, shit's gonna happen, and then nothing happens. It's very minimal. It's pretty much people just hanging out in an ATM because they're too scared to get away. There's really nothing that, grasps you as far as, being interesting or action-wise. And there's literally, no plot to it at all either. No. You don't even know why the guy is doing this. And you never find out. It's just all the gaps in it really makes it really difficult.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 4.
Alright guys, so with me, I'm looking at it like this. I like these kind of movies just because taking a movie that has one spot in it, basically, it is in one set the entire time, and it's not god-awful. The fact is, I can watch this movie all the way through, not hating my life, not regretting anything. It impresses me. This reminds me, I'm a big fan of Clerks. And this makes me think of that movie a lot because it's in one setting the entire time, basically, give or take a few scenes.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm impressed by that. I like the atmosphere. That's cold. It's Christmas. It's frickin'. They're just trying to get home. They've been drinking, whatever. So the atmosphere of it, I thought was pretty good. I mean, it gives me a reason to think that why they would stay inside, being that it is so cold. So I mean, with that aspect. The rewatchability is not really there. I mean, I'm not going to go and rewatch this movie right now, nor probably within the next couple months. This movie it just happened to come up on the randomizer. This is one of those movies you pop in and you like do arts and crafts to.
Yeah, it's just like it's noise. Like it's not. There's nothing that even if you like look up, you could be like, oh wait, something's happening. I need to watch. It'd be like you look up.
You
and
can
like,
literally
they're still in the ATM and they're still.
It can literally just be
away.
background noise and everything would be kosher.
Yeah.
So for me, you guys, like I said, it's got great atmosphere. I'm impressed by it being entertained by one setting. I don't hate the characters. I really enjoy Josh Peck's character in this. His buddy, the girl. I thought everything was. Like everything that goes in together. I mean, I've gone to Taco Bell drunk a million times to get food. I know exactly how they're feeling, so I think they got that aspect of it correct. I mean, it is what it is. You get it right home. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie a 5. Not because I don't think it's any better than Jeff does. I just think the breaking this movie down and seeing what the goods and the bads are. I mean, there's not much to go off of, but I mean, like I said, the atmosphere. I loved it. I just couldn't get enough of it. I like the one setting. The fact that it can carry a movie like this is pretty impressive. If you guys have never seen Frozen by Adam Green, I dramatically recommend that one because that's another one.
Good one.
That one's way better than this one, but it's the same concept.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get that one on this show eventually.
Yeah. Hopefully
Not so much gore, but definitely a lot better.
One.
That's definitely a couple steps up, but I mean, it's the same kind of concept.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that's basically it. That's episode 5. That's ATM, you guys. If you guys have any questions on this movie or any recommendations for it, it's slim to none, but we would definitely say it's worth a watch.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't say buy it. You don't have to be me and buy it, but that's up to you.
I mean, give it a watch. You know, like everybody likes different stuff. I mean, we might not have been that crazy about this movie. I mean, it's good, but if you watch it, you might love it. Be one of your favorites, so check it out.
To each his own, you guys. I mean, we're here to tell you to at least watch a movie. Don't necessarily listen to people. Don't let them deter you from watching movies because honestly, people have told me movies are great and I thought they were crap. People told me movies were awful and I love them.
Yeah.
So I mean, my word of advice always is check them out yourself.
It's always a matter of personal preference. So always give everything a watch, and you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Alright guys.
Keeps turning.
Yep. So that was the Gory Details, you guys. If you like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to see. I mean, maybe we'll do some special videos. Maybe we'll start doing requests from people who watch our show.
Yeah.
Request a movie. Maybe I'll have it, or maybe we'll do it for you. We'll dedicate it to you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something we started. That just kind of came to me. That was weird.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys leave comments, you gotta watch us, you gotta like us, you gotta subscribe to us, and then maybe we'll do your video, the one you requested, and maybe that's something we can start. So, I mean, all in all, that's all we got for you this time. We are the Horror Junkies.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. And don't forget that we are the Horror Junkies 519. And don't forget about us. We love you. We hope you guys love us too. Because we will be back, and we'll do it again. And again. We're going to be like Friday the 13th. We'll never stop.